Happening this weekend, parts of the U.S. could see the northern lights, and a severe solar storm could trigger colorful auroras as far south as Alabama.
Yeah, the Space Weather Prediction Center says at least 5 coronal mass ejections have been directed toward Earth. What? These explosions of plasma, I get it now, magnetic fields from the sun's corona create the storm.
Now, if strong enough, the storms could impact infrastructure, potentially disrupting communications, the electric power grid, navigation, radio, and satellite operations.
It's on my bucket list.
I know.
It's like #1.
I wish we could see them here.
It's almost impossible to see them down here along the Gulf Coast. Now, that said,
You said almost impossible.
it is. It
There's
can
a
happen.
possibility.
There is a very,
There
very
you go.
slim chance. Now, granted, if possible, I do want to show, can we pull up Weather 2 real quick, because I put together this graphic. Space weather is that much more difficult to predict as opposed to
Earth weather?
Earth weather, yeah. So basically, I'm going to jump ahead and then go back because I want to put this into motion real quick. So bear with me because this is what we're expecting. That green line is where I think personally the northern lights you could see along the horizon. North of that line, where it's a green haze, that's where you could see the northern lights overhead. You could see how that green line just does not extend down to the Gulf Coast. Now, there are some prognosticators that say that we could be dealing with maybe northern lights along the horizon as far south as the Ozarks and central Oklahoma, or central Arkansas, Oklahoma, and maybe North Alabama. But that is, again, that is the extreme example of where we could see them, but even there, those chances are like 10 to 20% along the horizon. So
one day.
Yeah, I will say this, it is one of the most breathtaking sights I've ever seen from Mother Nature. It's absolutely amazing.
I learned today that they make sounds, like
They
ominous
do?
sounds.
They
like
can
white
sometimes,
noise.
yes,
Fun
that's
fact.
exactly right. A little bit of white noise.
Learning
That's
a
pretty
lot
cool.
today.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys.